Welcome back, everyone. Well, I've received some parts in and I want to sort of show you what I've purchased, both as far as the grapple and the valve kit. I would be doing this out in the barn, but it is cold today. When I got up here, it was like 5 degrees and I don't think we're going to get above 18 today. So I'm going to show you everything that I purchased and sort of what my plans are, and then I'll end up making another video on installing the valve and how I sort of plan to do that. I'll give you a little bit here on this one. I don't want to make this video real long. As you can see, it's cold out here. So let me show you what I end up purchasing and we'll go from there. So here's the grapple. It is a 60-inch grapple. I thought about going with a 72, but I did not want to add any more weight to the loader. That way I can still, pick a substantial amount of stuff up. This thing does have the 2 sets of pins on it for depending on what size loader I guess you want to put this on, because I think you can go on a 4 series. So Skid Steer Attachments Depot is where I end up purchasing this grapple from. It seems like it's built very well. The only thing that I have against like their description and stuff was it said that it came with flat face couplers, and it doesn't. So before ordering the valve kit, I did look at the description of the grapple, and it said it came with flat face couplers, so that is what I ordered with the valve kit. But, oh well. It's not the end of the world, just something I want to pass on to you guys and make sure that, I guess I should have called and asked and seen if it actually had them, but that's what it said. So I have some couplers that I don't know if I'm ever going to use. But I don't have to go buy any more. There's another way for me to take care of this, and I'll show you that. So this is all the stuff that came in the kit that I ordered from Summit Hydraulics. This is their 15 gallon per minute third function valve kit, and it's a universal kit. Here are the flat face couplers that I ordered, because it said it came with flat face couplers. Now with this kit, it actually came with these to be able to hook to ports A and B going out to the grapple. And since my loader is not a quick attach loader, I was not planning on using these, but I am going to at least use one set of them for the couplers on the grapple. So that works out. And it comes with, with the controls. Extension cable, comes with a bracket to be able to mount on the torque tube. I did this, as far as this kit goes, you can get it with fittings or without fittings. I chose this with fittings. That way I don't have to chase around town to figure out what I need. But I just thought that'd be easier for me to just have it come with everything. And then all I have to do, since I'll have these JIC fittings on everything, when I have my hoses made, I'll already know what I need. Now, could have I bought a kit to work on this tractor? Yes. The reason I didn't was, or the first third function valve I was thinking about purchasing was the Arlington kit, and I think I mentioned that in another video. The reason I did not like that setup, everybody has their own way of doing things. This is just me. Here on the right side of the tractor, if you look through the directions on that Arlington kit, it says to drill a hole right here or somewhere in this location and mount the valve right here. I really did not want to drill into this cast arm. That's my opinion. And the other thing I didn't really care for about it is that it was a diverter valve setup. So with a diverter valve setup, depending on which set of lines I end up taking off, what I'd have to do is I'd have to press the button and then move the loader arm, and what it would do is divert the flow from the up-down cylinders, as far as in this example, to the grapple, and then let off the button, and then it'd actually start picking up. I didn't prefer that. And my thinking on that is, if my wife is out here helping me and she's happened to use this, or if my boys are out here, I wanted something a little bit simpler setup. So this is the reason why I sort of went my own way with the universal kit. With a diverter kit, you're going to divert flow from one function to another. Like I said, personally, I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is, the way I'm going to hook this up is I will be able to come back to the neutral position and then press the button, and then the grapple will work, whether it's open or closed. And then I'll be able to move this to do another function and just come back to the neutral position, press the button, make it work. I think that's a little simpler. I did want it to actually be able to press a button, use the grapple, and do other functions at the same time. The problem that I was having there was finding the valve that I needed to do that. So with this being a universal kit, I will have to go have all my own hoses made. And it's not the end of the world for me. I think that kit from Arlington was like $800. And then the W.R. long kit was like $880. And they are made for the 300E loader. This kit with the flat face couplers, which was a little bit extra cost, I think it was on sale for $5.50, something like that. You can go to Summit Hydraulics and find it on their website. Now, this one here, there is a Power Beyond port on this loader valve. So I will be taking one of these steel lines off and replacing it with rubber hose. And whenever I go and get the valve mounted and get the hoses made, I'll make a video on doing all that and explain that a little bit more. Now, how am I going to mount this valve on here, and where am I going to mount it and all that stuff? I'm working on that one. I'll show you what I have in mind. So here's the bracket for your loader valve. There's 3 bolts back here on this back side. And I want to mount that thing right there. That's my plan. Now, can't really show you guys because it's dark, but the 3 bolts there are bigger than this piece of plate. So I'm gonna have to fabricate a plate. All right, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna get to making me a plate. I get this plate made and I'll be back. So I'm gonna get the heater turned back on. You guys have a good one.